Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna watch a very special short film. Before we get started, I want to let you know that this video is all about celebrating our differences. It's important to remember that everyone is unique and special in their own way. And today's video reminds us of that. So let's all watch and learn together. Once upon a time in a magical city lived all the colors of the rainbow. In fact, every single shade of every color lived in this magical city. But the thing was, they were all segregated. Reds lived in red houses in the red neighborhood. Blues in blue houses in the blue neighborhood. Greens in green houses in the green neighborhood. And yellows in yellow houses in the yellow neighborhood. They were so segregated that if a yellow ever went to the green neighborhood or a red ever went to the blue neighborhood, they would be in big trouble. But one day something amazing happened. A brand new house was being built, and the paint for the house was going to be an amazing violet. Not just any violet though, but a glowing violet shade that shone like the northern lights. The paint was mixed and the house was painted, and the whole town gathered together to see who would move into this new shiny house. Would it be a yellow? Would it be a red, blue or green? No, none of those. Everybody gasped because out of the door came a young girl with skin like ivory, hair like spun gold, eyes like glistening pools of violet ink, and lips as red as rose petals. She was absolutely stunning, and she had never been seen before. The other colors all whispered to each other. Who is she? Where did she come from? The girl introduced herself as Neela. I am the color violet, she said proudly. All the other colors looked at each other and then back at Neela. You can't stay here, said the red leader. Why not? Asked Neela, confused. Because this is a neighborhood for colors that are either red or blue or green or yellow. You are not one of those colors, so you cannot live here. Neela was very upset. All she wanted to do was live in her beautiful new house and paint pretty pictures. But the other colors wouldn't let her. Every day Neela would stand by her window and sadly watch the other colors playing together. I wish I could play with them, she sighed. But they won't let me. One day, Neela decided she couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed her paint brushes and some paint and went outside. As she walked through the color neighborhoods, she saw all the colors playing and having fun. And she really wanted to join them, but she knew they would yell at her. Neela walked past the yellow neighborhood, and a little yellow boy was painting a picture. He saw Neela and yelled, Hey, you can't be here. Get out of our neighborhood. Neela was about to run away when the boy stopped her. Wait, he said. What are you doing? Neela explained that she just wanted to paint, but the other colors wouldn't let her. Why don't you paint with me? Asked the yellow boy. Neela was so happy, really. You would let me paint with you even though I'm not yellow. Of course, said the boy. We may be different colors, but we both love to paint. For hours, Neela and the yellow boy painted pictures together. Neela was so happy she could finally have a friend. Suddenly, they heard a loud voice. Stop that. It was the yellow leader. You can't play with that violet girl. Remember your place. Neela felt tears welling up in her eyes. Just then, a kind old blue color stepped forward. She's right, you know. We should all stay in our own neighborhoods. That's what makes this city so great, said a red color. Yeah, we should keep everything separated, said a green color. Neela was so upset. She ran all the way home, sat on her front porch and started crying. It's no fun being different, she sobbed. Suddenly, Neela heard a knock at the door. She wiped her tears and opened the door. To her surprise, it was the grand painter of the city. Hello, he said kindly. Are you Neela the Violet? Yes, I am, she said. Well, Neela, I need your help. Can you come with me? Sure, she said. The Grand Painter led Neela to his house. Do you see this sunset I'm painting? He asked. It's almost finished, but it needs one final touch. Neela looked at the painting. It was huge and beautiful, but it did look like it was missing something. What do you need? She asked. Some paint, said the Grand Painter. Could you give me a little bit of your color? Just a small amount will do. Neela was surprised. She thought the Grand Painter would choose a red, blue, green or yellow, but he wanted her color. Of course, she said, and she gave the Grand Painter some of her violet paint. The Grand Painter mixed it in with all the other colors and the painting came to life. It showed to kids a yellow and a blue, holding hands and skipping through a field of red and green flowers. The sky was full of beautiful shades of violet, and there were even some yellow stars shining through. Neela looked at the painting and smiled. That's beautiful, she whispered. The Grand Painter nodded. Thank you, Neela. You helped me create my greatest masterpiece yet. As the Grand Painter put the finishing touches on the painting, Neela looked around at all the colors. They were all staring at the painting, their mouths wide open in amazement. How did you do it? Asked the yellow leader. We've never seen anything like it. The Grand Painter smiled. It's simple. You just mix all the colors together and ta-da, you get a masterpiece. The other colors looked at each other for the first time. They saw all the different colors as friends rather than rivals. The red leader walked up to Neela and apologized. I'm sorry we didn't welcome you to the city. It's just that we were all so used to things being a certain way that we didn't know what to do when you arrived. It's all right, said Neela. I understand. The blue leader added, from now on, we'll make sure that everyone feels welcome in our city, no matter what color they are, and that's exactly what they did. Neela moved into her beautiful violet house, and every day she would play and paint with all the other colors. They all learned that even though they were different, they could still be friends. And they realized that their differences were what made them so special. The end.